Welcome to On the Origin of Legendary Species, a series dedicated to the study of creatures born from myth, folklore, fantasy, and imagination. Each episode, we examine a single legendary being, its origins, its traits, its enemies, and the cultural forces that shaped its legend. From ancient gods and dragons to cryptids, monsters, and icons of modern fiction, this is a natural history of the unreal. Before he was a god, before cults carved his symbol into hidden chambers, before his name became synonymous with forbidden knowledge, Vecna was a man, a brilliant, bitter, ruthless man. Vecna's origins lie in the world of Orth. Within the Greyhawk setting, one of Dungeons & Dragons' earliest campaign worlds, his story begins not with divinity, but with humiliation and grief. Born centuries ago, Vecna was the son of a woman accused of witchcraft. She was persecuted, hunted, and ultimately killed by those who feared her arcane abilities. The young Vecna watched the cruelty of the world take everything from him. He learned a lesson that would define him forever. Power is safety, knowledge is power, and mercy is weakness. Driven by rage and relentless ambition, Vecna devoted himself to the study of magic, not simply wizardry as an academic discipline, but the darkest and most dangerous branches of arcane knowledge. Necromancy, forbidden rituals, secrets that other mages refused to even whisper. He was brilliant, unmatched, relentless. In time, he gathered followers, warriors, apprentices, and mercenaries who recognized his genius and feared his temper. Among them was a powerful lieutenant named Gus, a warrior of immense strength and ambition. Together, they conquered territories, overthrew kingdoms, and established a vast empire ruled through terror and arcane supremacy. But mortal power, no matter how vast, is still mortal. Vecna feared death. He had seen what the world did to the powerless. He refused to become powerless again. So he turned to lichdom, the forbidden transformation that would sever him from mortality and bind his soul to a phylactery. The ritual was horrific, as all its rituals are. His body died. His soul endured, his flesh withered, leaving behind a skeletal tyrant crowned in dark magic. But lichdom did not temper Vecna's ambition. It amplified it. As a lich, Vecna ruled longer than any mortal king could dream. His empire stretched across continents. He commanded undead legions. He collected secrets obsessively, arcane formulas, divine mysteries, hidden truths about the planes themselves. To Vecna, knowledge was not curiosity, it was leverage. Yet his greatest strength would become his undoing. Gus, his trusted lieutenant, began to resent his master's cruelty and paranoia. Or perhaps he saw an opportunity. Accounts differ. What is certain is that Gus wielded a sentient blade known as the Sword of Gus, a weapon forged with the capacity to resist Vecna's magic, and one day, Gus turned on him. The betrayal was catastrophic. In the climactic battle, Gus severed Vecna's left hand and tore out his left eye before being destroyed himself. Vecna's physical form was obliterated. His empire collapsed. His tower fell into ruin. But Vecna did not vanish, because pieces of him remained. The hand of Vecna, the eye of Vecna. These artifacts became some of the most infamous magical items in all of Dungeons & Dragons. To use them, one must remove one's own hand or eye and replace it with Vecna's preserved limb. The power granted is immense, but so is the corruption. Those who graft Vecna's remains onto themselves often fall under his influence, becoming vessels for his whispering will. Even dismembered, Vecna endured, over time, through convoluted plane events and divine manipulation. Vecna achieved something unprecedented. He ascended. Through schemes that spanned planes and realities, including an infamous attempt to rewrite the multiverse itself during the events of Vecna. He seized divinity. He became a god, not of life, not of death, but of secrets. Vecna's divine portfolio reflects his essence. He is the god of forbidden knowledge, hidden truths, necromancy, and whispered conspiracies. His symbol, his stylized eye within a hand, represents the price of power and the cost of awareness. He does not rule openly like Bahamut. He does not conquer loudly like Tiamat. Vecna thrives in shadows. His clergy operate as cultists, spies, infiltrators. They embed themselves within governments, guilds, churches. They hoard information. They blackmail. They manipulate. Because to Vecna, knowledge is control. He despises the idea that truths should be freely shared. Secrets are currency. Secrets are weapons. Secrets are divine. Across multiple editions of Dungeons and Dragons, Vecna has evolved from legendary lich to full cosmic threat. In some storylines, he nearly unravels reality itself in others. He attempts to seize control of the fundamental laws governing the multiverse, and yet, at his core, he remains consistent. He is the boy who watched his mother die and concluded that vulnerability is fatal. Psychologically, Vecna represents the obsessive pursuit of certainty, the refusal to accept limits, the belief that if one simply knows enough, studies enough, masters enough, one can eliminate fear, but knowledge without wisdom corrodes. Vecna does not seek enlightenment. He seeks domination through information asymmetry. He hoards secrets not to understand the universe, but to bend it. His rivalry with Cuss remains a cautionary echo, a reminder that even the most paranoid tyrant can be undone by trust misplaced. Yet even that betrayal did not truly defeat him. Vecna's story is one of fall and return. Again and again, heroes believe they have ended him. Again and again, whispers resurface. Cults reform. Artifacts appear. His name is carved in hidden places. Because secrets never truly die. They wait. You've been listening to On the Origin of Legendary Species. If you enjoy this episode, consider subscribing and exploring our collections, from dragons and cryptids to gods, demons and creatures of science fiction. New episodes are released weekly, each examining a single legendary species in depth. Until next time, remember, legends do not disappear, they evolve.